I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DM Watts.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
And we are DM Watts. Welcome to another episode of DM Watts. I was just wiping the lipstick off.
Yeah.
But
He had a really pretty shade of pink.
Yeah. Is it
Really
okay?
pretty shade of pink.
All right, it's off now. So real quick, getting into it. Blue and yellow. You guys make sure you get over and support those people in Ukraine any way you can. And you guys probably are seeing that things are just getting worse. So please support those people any way that you can. DMWatchPodcast.com is where you guys can find all our updated episodes. Catch us on the streaming services also. YouTube, if you're watching us on there, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Spotify or wherever you're watching us, said hi. We're in some cryptos. And our service dog says hello. So it is another day. It's another episode. It's going to be our last episode of the week.
Yes.
Right? It's our last episode of the week.
Went quick.
It did. The week went by pretty fast.
I was sick one of those days.
Right. So we couldn't put out on Tuesday.
I got my chicken and dumplings.
Yeah. We couldn't put out a she did get her chicken and
I
dumplings.
did.
Couldn't put it out. So here we are again. And the weekend's gonna come along. We're gonna do some more editing, getting some more material together for the next week. So we're gonna go ahead and get into
all of that.
Yep.
Because DM wants don't stop.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. We don't. We do have a day off though. We do have it. Yeah, we scheduled it, just never sees it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's our topic? What is it?
Today's fishbowl topic is favorite childhood games.
I
I have so many.
Okay. I got one, but I want you to start off since you got plenty in your head.
Okay, nobody ever seems to know what I'm talking about.
What?
Now, remember, I was born in the 70s.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of we got some young people that are listening. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't know any of this
Yeah,
shit. They're
you
going to
guys-
change the shit.
And honestly, I haven't even looked it up.
Yeah.
I don't think I've looked it up.
What you got?
It was called, and it was packaged this way, so please don't email me. Chinese jump rope.
That's the way it's called, Chinese jump rope?
And it was a bungee jump rope.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bungee cord that didn't have ends. Okay. And so what you did was you stood on one side, another person stood on the other, about 7 feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
And the bungee jump rope went around your ankles.
Really?
And so
Wait.
then the person had to jump in and like use their foot to cross it over and then jump. And you
What?
had to do all these different tricks. And then the bungee would go up
Okay. So
to the
no.
calf and you'd have to do it again. And it kept getting higher and higher and higher. And my brother was so good at this. Do you remember, Gene? Do you remember?
You remember?
And it got to where, because he was so long-legged, that you could put it all the way up, like under your arms. And my brother could still jump in and out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It was called Chinese jump rope.
because so they've come out with something like which then when you're explaining it, I'm like, so that's where that one comes from. It goes around your leg and you swing it in and like it's like a skip. You skip with it.
That was
swing it
a
around.
skip bow.
Is that what it is?
Something like that.
And I mean, it's not
Skip bow.
but it sounds like that's where it comes from.
Yeah,
It
it
sound-
might have been, but
Yeah, that's where. Yeah.
this was much more fun and torturous.
Yeah.
Because
So
when it broke,
mm,
somebody was getting snapped with it.
it was gonna hurt.
And
It sounded like it would hurt.
If you were trying to do the jumps and the crisscrosses, kind of like cat's cradle, but with your feet, with
Uh-huh.
your body. And if you were doing something complicated, you just smack right on the ground. It hurt.
Yeah. Well, I've never.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I've never even heard of that one. To
That was
tell you
my
the truth.
favorite.
Yeah, I never heard of it. I was gonna go with the old shoots and ladders, but
Shoots and ladders.
I was gonna go with shoots and ladders. Now here's the funny thing about shoots and ladders. I've never played it. I always wanted to play it.
You've never played shoots and
No,
ladders?
nope. It was one of them ones. Shoots and ladders was one of them ones that I had saw, and I saw at other people's house. I saw at my
Yeah.
friend's house and so on.
Always
and then,
looked like fun.
yeah,
Sliding down the
yeah, the
ladder.
shoots and ladders. I was like, that looked like it'd be cool.
Yeah.
But isn't that the one that was like it was like pink and a bunch of other colors, shoots and ladders? What I thought it was. It was
I
a
don't
bunch,
remember ever playing
yeah,
it.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had always wanted to
If
play it.
anybody has an extra shoots and ladders, we'd love to
Yeah,
borrow it
yeah,
for game night.
shoots and ladders. But that was, I guess so. I mean, I guess I can't say it's my favorite one because I never really played it. I was like, that was the one I always had wanted to play.
Right.
But I think one that we all can attest with is
I know
like,
what you're
yeah,
gonna
of
say.
course, Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly.
But it was not my favorite because it was long. Like
Yeah.
I always played it, but it was long.
My family would turn into gangsters when it's done time Monopoly.
You guys have like
Yeah,
war stories over Monopoly.
Look, we are older and we're like adults, and when we get together and we talk about Monopoly, you would think that people that we are
Like,
talking about like straight up, like no
cheaters
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Wall Street.
exactly. It's like, no, you owe me some money from. Like I said, my brother, my older brother,
kind of
but that's how he was. My older brother, he would always want to be the banker. We're like, no, you can't be the banker, because it's amazing how whenever you're the banker, you in particularly never run out of money. Not the bank, but you in particular always seem to have money. Like no matter
only being what an actual banker
yeah,
is.
I guess so. No matter, I'm like, man, I know you ain't landed on gold that many times. Like I know
he was doing his older brother duties.
You have not passed gold that many times, bro. Like, how do you have this?
Well, and the interpretation of rules that people do. Well, we didn't play that way in my family. It's like Uno. Everybody has their own set of rules.
So did y'all put money on the free parking?
Yes, we did.
Did you? Okay, so like if you look at it, money isn't supposed to go on the free parking.
Yeah, no, but that's what we did.
And I never knew that. I was like, what do you mean don't go on free? It does not.
It doesn't.
It does. Did you know that if I'm not mistaken, did you know in Monopoly, once you land on go, you're supposed to collect the 200? I thought it was like as you pass go. I could have sworn in like the newer ones is you land on go and you get 200.
I don't know.
Yeah. A little Monopoly.
I just thought you passed go and you got 200.
Yeah.
Because then in the thing, when you go to jail, it says go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect.
Yeah, and that yeah.
So I think that's where we're getting that whole.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what else? You know what else that I think about?
What?
So whenever you would land on that luxury tax, it would be like $75,000 or 15%.
Yep.
Or something. Everybody chose the $75,000.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I can admit it, was never good at math. I would never, ever, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to do $75,000. When in reality, you were paying way more. way more than what it is that you need to. Because when it would say, or 15% of the money you have or something like that.
I think it's all accumulated property.
Yeah, or something. It was like 75,000, 7,500,
including like cards in your hands, or I don't know.
Maybe it was 7,500, I think, or 750. I don't know what it was, but
750.
Yeah, that's what it was, or 15%.
Yeah.
Of everything that you own, or something like that. And nobody ever did the calculation just immediately.
But the great thing about Monopoly is it was a true teaching game on so many fronts. But it was a teaching game back in the day, like 20s.
Yeah.
You know, to show, that's why it's called Monopoly.
Yeah, and it's
show
changed.
How banks work, government works.
Yeah.
How people can buy up property and make the taxes and the rent go high, and
it's changed so much. Now there's debit Monopoly.
Yeah.
And it's just not, it's not as fun.
I don't like that, because like in my house, Monopoly money was used for more than just Monopoly. It was, you know, that's how you learned how to count change.
Yeah.
That was a big thing in my family. You had to learn how to count change back. So it was always that interchanging.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to, you know, to learn, is like you take Monopoly money.
It was always a teaching tool. Yeah.
And like, no matter what, I mean, everybody knew that the biggest thing everybody wanted was Boardwalk and Park Place.
Always.
I mean, Boardwalk and Park. Look, bro, if you get both of those, I don't know why people act like the game was over if you own them both.
But my thing was, I always wanted the utilities and railroad.
They add up.
Yeah.
If you got all four of the railroads, $200 each railroad.
Yeah.
And the utilities was what? You roll the dice and it's 2 times whatever you roll. Yeah, if you roll a 12, you're like, hey,
people can go in debt with you real quick. You know, and I guess I was a slumlord, always getting, you know, Marvin's Gardens.
Yeah,
like that was I was like,
and I was always after the greens, the Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm gonna tell you what, the reds was no pump.
Yep.
The Kentucky Avenue, Illinois, and Indiana Avenue.
True.
They didn't mess around. I realized we was a bit.
I can't even believe we remember the names.
Yeah, because that's how much
I haven't played
Monopoly was a part of our life. Monopoly was really
20 years easily.
We used to sit here at our house and be like, bro, look, You can settle arguments and start them when look, you're trying to get down with Monopoly. You would think you planning on robbing somebody. Look, bro,
Like you're shooting.
This is how this gonna go down. You understand what I'm saying? Only the real can be up in this game. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God. And they still
only the
talk about
real
like
can be in this game. You understand what I'm saying?
I can't wait to
Now
see
you're either one of 4 different things in this house. You the hat, you the car, you the thimble, or you the horse. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey,
Nobody was the iron.
No.
I was always the iron. Or the shoe.
Yeah. So, but hey, I'm just saying it got real harder to pay when it came to Monopoly. But I'm gonna leave Monopoly.
We're gonna have to work through that trauma later.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we need to replay last night's episode.
I think so. What do you get? Because she on the spot. That's how it works.
No.
I got so many.
There was a game that I have never seen since. And it's one of those things. I was so young. I was about 4 years old that I'm not too sure that I didn't dream or imagine it.
What was it called?
Don't know.
Okay.
Basically,
right.
So okay, you know how life works, right? How life.
Yeah.
And you've got the little car and the pets, right?
Yeah.
And the dial. So same concept, but there was a dial, but there was also a volcano in the middle of it that ejected slime.
That sounds like a Nickelodeon game.
Yeah, no, it wasn't, because Nickelodeon wasn't around when I was 4.
Okay.
I mean, it was, but not like we know it. Damn it.
Well, if Nickelodeon would allow it, I was like, oh. It's always been around since I was younger.
You better stop.
I mean,
the only thing that was on Nickelodeon, it wasn't even a dedicated channel. The only thing that was Nickelodeon when I was a little girl was there was a thing called Pinwheel and Picture Pages. Bill Cosby. Picture Pages.
I do remember that. I remember that.
Time to grab
Picture Pages.
Yeah.
That's
you can play with Picture Pages. Now that I'm singing the song.
Yep, you know the whole song. Wow.
That's kind of.
I mean, those are the songs that will stick in your head, like I'm just a bill.
Well, and my mom, because I love Picture Pages so much, she sent away for the pen. You could get the Picture Pages.
That pen was gangster though.
The pen, I had
that pen was gangster though.
I was pissed off when I got the pen. I was about 3 years old. I was so mad because it didn't do the didn't make the sound.
This ain't the same.
I was mad. I distinctly remember being like, it doesn't make the sound.
Yeah. This ain't the same. This is out of here.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to what I was saying. It was a board game and it had like slime. And the volcano was like set on a timer.
Okay.
So as you were moving your car around, if you got slimed, then you had to go back to a certain point of the board. And I remember getting to play it with the neighbors' kids and my brother and sister. And yeah, I loved that game. But I mean, let's talk about Foursquare.
I don't think I've ever played Foursquare.
You never played Foursquare? You stood in the 4 squares with your friends, 3 friends?
It was like tic-tac-toe.
And you would, with your ball, like your bouncy ball, and you'd hit it and have to bounce once. And then you'd have to hit it into another direction and try to get somebody out. No,
I'm not saying I never heard of it. It's just I'd never played it. I would watch people do it. I'm like, I don't understand how this works. Like
it was was fun in Tetherball. I love Tetherball so much that we installed one when my son was like 6 or 7 in the backyard. Pole the whole. Oh yeah, I was out there.
Tetherball, also known as the original dodgeball.
Yeah, the original duck.
The original lookout.
Yep. So the original nose buster.
Tetherball, look it up, folks. If you don't know what we're talking about, man. Tetherball. I'm telling you, that's why. This is why. If you're like younger, if you're like in your 20s and you listen to this and you're like, well, what are they talking about? I'm telling you. You ask your parents about Tetherball. This is why a lot of your parents be like, look, you're not stop being so soft. Back when I was young, this is what they were talking about. Like we used to Tetherball. Look, that's an ass whipping all in its own, man.
And it got real and it got hard and it got fast. And you're hitting a ball on a rope, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you think you quit. You think you quit, play tetherball.
It wasn't
it's gonna
like
test
a
some
soft
skills.
bouncy ball.
No, bro.
This was a
You
true
getting-
like rock solid
Yeah.
soccer ball type thing.
Yeah, and then there's always that one guy or sometimes girl, depending on, that will come with it is heavy-handed. Then the mud is gonna hit that ball, and they're gonna come in and you're like, it's the one that when he or she walks onto the court, you're like, here comes Jerome again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody standing
Or
there.
they grab it from the top and they
Yeah,
flip it up.
Yeah, and then
spin,
and you be like, bro,
you're jumping up trying to catch it.
yeah. So you better duck fast.
Look it up.
Look it
Look
up.
it up, youngins.
Yeah, tetherball. I'm telling you, that was the real
We
shit.
have
but-
PTSD from that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. What about kickball? We never see nobody
I
playing
was
kickball
never
anymore.
good at kickball.
You were never good at kickball?
No, I saw the high school doing it last year.
They were playing
They were
kickball.
playing right out front, like the week before they let out of school. And I was like, oh my God, they're playing kickball. I sucked so bad at that.
Kickball?
I always
Man.
wanted to be good at it. I was always prepared.
Well, here's the
and
problem
then
with
the ball
kickball.
would come and I'd go to kick and I'd trip over the ball.
Yeah,
That's
here's the problem with
kickball.
kickball. You can be really good at kickball until you miss one time. When that ball is rolling, because it's the easiest thing, right? It's the ball just rolling in, on the ground. All you gotta do is kick it. That one time where you miss, you were as you were flying up in the air.
Yep.
You were contemplating
That is so true.
as you were flying in the air. You were
tripped,
thinking like,
though.
even though that 0.1 second of it happening to you, you were in the air like, I should not be playing this game.
Yeah.
I should have just been in school the whole
I
time.
hate this.
You know what I'm saying? I hate this. Okay, I can't stand none of these people here. You have had all these thoughts as you were floating through the air, and then you land on your back because nobody is going to help you when you fall.
Nope.
Because as the breath is knocked out of you when you land on your back, everybody's laughing, pointing at you, like he said. And for those younger folks, this is where your parents get to turn. Time to toughen up. Like it's like
You have no idea how many sports and games were banned
Yeah,
before you were
I'm
born.
telling you, the
None.
rules have been changed a lot.
You're welcome.
I'ma
We were
tell you
there
right-
for
yeah.
you before you were born,
I'ma
testing
tell
it
you.
out.
Dodgeball done changed too.
Dodgeball was
Dodgeball-
amazing. I loved it.
Because you used to use the same ball as kickball
Absolutely.
for dodgeball. And I don't know what them things were made out of.
Uh-uh.
If you've seen the movie Dodgeball, that's how it used to go down.
Yep.
Now they use like little Nerf soft ones or whatever
Yeah.
to where they don't really, hurt.
No.
No, we used to the sound that you out there doing.
Yeah. No, seriously. And it would echo.
They would echo across your face.
And if you weren't watching, man, all of a sudden you just saw a red or yellow ball
Because
right
the
there.
thing is, with dodgeball, it was so crazy because if you playing dodgeball, there's always two people on each team to like, let's team up and hit
Mhm.
that one person. You know what I'm saying? And that one person is always unsuspecting. You're going for somebody else, unrealizing that two people on the other squad is like, get them.
It was the best game of let's get out aggression over the kid you hate.
Oh yeah.
It just was.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Uh-huh.
That's how we got down back in the day.
Yeah, dodgeball and
And
kickball.
There was always dodgeball was one of the hardest ones to get picked for because there would always be a team captain. The teacher would elect, the PE teacher would elect the two captains.
Mhm.
And it was just always one of those with dodgeball. If you were the last person
Yeah.
picked,
Mhm.
either you were really despised or you were really good.
Yeah, or you were like the ringer.
And
Yeah, it's like
and
you-
it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want her on my team because then they're just going to pelt us.
Yeah, because you guys got to
You never
understand.
knew.
And here's the thing, back in the day, dodgeball, whatever game you was playing, you took it like a man or a woman,
You
and it was
sucked
like,
it
yeah,
up.
you sucked it up. You getting hit.
You manned up.
The thing is, it didn't matter if you was a guy or a girl.
Nope.
You in that ring on
There was
dodgeball,
no
and
gender.
there's no there.
There was no
I'm gonna tell you,
nothing.
You can play dodgeball no matter what you use to describe yourself. He, they, whatever pronoun you use.
Doesn't matter.
All of y'all getting it.
All is fair in love and dodgeball.
I'm telling you, all of you gonna get it when it comes to dodgeball.
Yeah.
No matter who you feel that you are, that day,
Yeah.
whoever you are is getting hit
True.
with dodgeball. But those were
I
because
love that.
did y'all used to play like flag football for like
Yeah.
because I don't know what
course.
it's called now. Is it PE or gym? I don't know what it's called now,
It's
but
flag football. So.
yeah. So like in gym we used to play flag football a lot. But I'm telling you, those are the games. Like you was guaranteed to get thrown. You knew who used to have gym because they was sweating all the time.
Oh my god.
Once they got out of gym, it's like, bro, there's no showers for that 30
Especially
or
when
40
you're
minutes
younger.
of gym. Yeah, you be like,
And it's so funny because it felt like PE was 2 hours.
Yeah, it did. And it wasn't.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah. So that was the greatest time of your life. But what about Uno?
Uno was good. We played Uno a lot.
Yeah.
But again, not like your family. I've never seen people who love each other so hard and so much
and we
and
go
are
harder
so amazing, and then you bring out a Uno.
You bring out a game.
Holy God.
You bring out a game. I'm gonna tell you.
Enemies, all of them.
My sister, brother, and brothers, you know what I'm saying? We get it from our dad though. Every time he used to play Monopoly with us, we used to win. And he always had that evil laugh. Got y'all again. You'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you be really trying. I got his ass down. And then all of a sudden he treated like a Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, you've activated my trap. I actually own Park Place. You like
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, so you'd be like, oh God. Activate 4 houses. You'd be like, man, come on now. Like, come on.
What about Battleship?
Oh, yeah. And here's why I love Battleship so much. Battleship, I used to hate because you had to use your own imagination all the time. I used to hate it.
Okay.
Because you know.
Yeah.
Then when it came out with the sounds,
I was like, that was amazing.
That's a wrap. Like once it came out with the sounds, and because the sound was never big enough of the explosion how you felt it would happen.
But it was such a MIDI file, and it was just.
Yeah, it was such a small.
So bad.
You're like, it's bad, but to you, you got to make it.
So amazing. You could see the plume and the,
Yeah, but to
cloud.
You treating it like a game of dominoes. E4, bitch. You doing all that. You're like, no, that's not how it happened. But yeah, that's how it happened to me. Explosions are everywhere in the water right now.
Apparently
you see all your men jumping off the ship.
You're getting very aggravated because Lisa, the service dog, is like, Daddy, I'm here.
Yeah,
I understand.
I hear you talking about Battleship. Everybody's
okay. Battleship, Dad. It'll be fine. E4.
Yeah. He's over here like, everybody calm down. I don't know what Uno means, but everybody needs to stop. I have no idea. So what about this dog? She's literally in the middle of us, right below us.
She is
like there's a lot of yelling and screaming right now, and I don't know what any of those words mean, but I think they shouldn't be said right now. Oh, what about Clue? Did you ever play Clue?
We did play Clue. It was not a lot, but I did like Clue. It was more of I liked the one with it wasn't Clue, but
Who's Who?
Is that what it was?
I think was it Who's Who, or we had to flip them over.
Have a
hair? Yep. I can't remember what it was called. Does your person have a beard, or does he have, and then it would not flip those down. Yeah, I like that. But
did you used to play Clue?
I've only played Clue once, and it is a very
Clue somewhere.
Strategic game.
It is.
It is a strategy game. And I'm like, man, I don't know this. I don't know. It was the maid with a pipe. I don't know.
Made with a pipe bomb.
Yeah, I don't know. She hit him with, I don't know, like a napkin. I don't know what happened, how he died, but it was something like that. And then he'd be like, no. I'm like, okay, how would I know this, bro? Like, I just came out of here.
What about normal games though, like Hopscotch?
Yes. Yeah. I used to play some Hopscotch. I used to, it's crazy how many things are derived from tic-tac-toe.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to play that all the time.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe. But Hopscotch was, tell you, I can get into one game I was never good at, and I guess it wasn't a game. It was Double Dutch.
That is, but
is it a game? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like Double Dutch, because like
I love Double Dutch.
Yeah, because if I played Double Dutch, you know what I'm saying? I'd be sitting there, I could never time Double Dutch, right? I'd be sitting there like this.
You couldn't?
Okay, this is, and then after about 10 minutes of this, I'm like, well, there's my workout. I got the best calf workout ever. Sitting there like this, because I'm not getting in there.
My trick was I went in immediately. Like they maybe 1, 2, 3 I was in. Like I never let it.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know. I guess it used to psych me out like that. Because I'm like, it's not going slow enough for me to get in there.
Yeah.
It's like, how I'm going to get in there.
And see, it's a psychological
thing.
It
is.
Because I'm bad with anticipation. That's why I hate tornadoes. Because I know they're coming. I know it's coming. So if I'm watching Double Dutch, I'm like you were doing. You were going back and forth. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I'm one of those. I just jump right in the middle of it.
And then when I would try to do that, and I'd be like, look, I don't know. Let's do it. And I just jump in there, of course. You get, and every time I jumped in, I'm getting them to the face, the dang old ropes to the face. All right, let's do it. It works for everybody. You diving in, and amazingly, I get them both. like you get like, what the? Them ropes hurt because they always use the one with the beads all the way down the long beads of double dutch. I said, bro, yeah, look, man.
Those beads. Oh my God.
We can never just get the rope.
So bad.
We can never just get the rope for the jump rope.
What was up with that?
I don't know who made those.
Why would you have those?
Man, look. If y'all ain't figured it out, we have been traumatized by our childhood games.
What the hell were you guys thinking?
Our childhood games back then was like, hey, they was.
Well, and then when our kids were born, it was like, oh, you can't have wood chips in the playground anymore. There's asbestos in it.
You're like, oh, man, we've been eating them shit for like ever. What are you talking about? Like,
oh no, now we're gonna use rubber. No, I want them to have the same damn splitters I had.
Exactly, because I'm here to tell you.
We've got to go to all plastic slides. No, they get 3-degree burns on their asses just like I did. The hell is this? That's fair.
She used to burn like a
my God. So bad.
Look, if you ain't never slid down a metal slide, I'm gonna tell you, you have not lived. You slide down a metal slide, you be like, oh Jesus God, Lord. And then your parents down at the side, like, hey, wasn't that fun? No. Yeah, you need to take me to the hospital right now.
Get up there with your brother. No.
No, he's crying too.
You do it.
He's crying.
What happened to your pants? That's a burn hole, woman. Oh, it's ruining your pants. It's from the slide.
Exactly. So you're going to get the grass stains and the 3rd-degree burns. That's how things went there. But,
okay, so I've pulled up the top 10 childhood games of the 1980s.
Oh, Hungry Hippos.
Hungry Hippos.
Oh, wow. That one was, and they remade that too, didn't they?
Did.
If you guys don't know what Hungry Hippos are, that's a testament to, I mean, I don't really know, because if you gotta press that button so fast to get the hippo to eat all them damn little things, you like, I don't know.
Kick the can.
I never played that.
I did. Hide and seek.
Of course. They do that now.
Yeah, especially at midnight.
Yeah.
That's how I broke my ankle.
Yeah,
but it was fun.
When we was younger, we switched it up. It was hide and seek was called catch a girl, kiss a girl.
Statues.
Yeah. That's what it was called.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hide a girl, kiss a girl?
Catch a girl, kiss a girl.
Oh, sorry.
So it was like the girls would run and hide, and the guys would go and find them. When you catch them, you kiss them. Yeah, also known as sexual assault now. There's that.
I would have played with you, baby.
Yeah, I was just saying, apparently now it's like, hey, you can go to jail.
So statues, I'm assuming, is freeze. The not Mother May I
think that is that.
But red light, green light.
Oh yeah, red light, green light.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Used to play that all the time.
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
What about Red Rover? Red Rover hurt.
I never played Red Rover.
Oh, it hurt.
What was Red Rover like?
Where you line up like dodgeball, but everybody's holding arms, linking arms, and the other team, and then you sit there and you're like, okay, Red Rover, let Davy come over. And you'd run as hard as you could. And if you broke our arms, you got to take one of us back, whoever arm you broke.
That sucks.
And you take them to the other team. And if we captured you by not breaking through, you got absorbed into our team. I know.
That sounds fun, even now.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Foursquare Tag.
That's the one we was talking about. Guess Who? That when it was called Guess Who, when it was like, does your guy have a beard? You flip him over. Yeah.
Candyland.
You know what? I think that's the one I was talking about instead of Chutes and Ladders. Might have been Candyland.
Oh, okay.
When I was like, hey, was it pink and all that?
Right.
Yeah,
Super Mario Brothers 3. I can attest to that.
We just said that yesterday, wasn't it?
Did.
We talking about Mario Brothers 3.
Defender.
I don't know what that one is.
I don't either. R-Type.
These are video games now at this point. These aren't like
Pictionary. Late 80s.
Oh wow,
yes.
Pictionary.
Yes.
Yeah.
That came out in the late 80s,
Yeah.
and that was great. I still love that. Oh, Chinese jump rope. Oh
It's
my God,
there?
it made the top 10.
Oh yeah, Chinese jump rope is there.
Oh my God, it's really, really there.
Chinese jump rope.
I know what I want for Christmas.
Chinese jump rope.
Yes.
And I mean, that's our childhood. Back then, there wasn't you weren't thinking about, hey, that's racist or that's this.
And of course,
this
there's perfection. Just gives everybody anxiety. That's the one you put the things and you timer and they pop out.
Oh
everywhere.
yeah.
And then Operation, another great PTSD game.
I was literally just about to say Operation.
Yeah.
Operation. If you ain't played Operation, you don't know stress.
Oh,
you don't know
yeah,
stress.
it's true.
Operation is a game of a guy has a human body there, and it has bones all on the inside, and you have tweezers. There's a right.
Yeah.
And the tweezers you have to reach in and pull the bones out, but you can't touch the sidewalls. Otherwise, it's like, and you're like,
this is for my good hand.
Yeah. Scares the hell out of you every single time. Scares the hell out of you. I mean, okay, we clearly had a lot.
We could go on for another hour. I know we could.
Yeah, when it comes to these games, but clearly we're not. But hey, those are some of our favorite childhood games.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We clearly have quite a bit more. I mean, if you ain't take nothing from this, tell you right now, don't see us on that tetherball field. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's going down.
And if you ever pull out tetherball, we there like, bro, all right, it's about to go down. Let's look. That's like the new fight scenes right there. Tetherball. Oh, we trying to do this or what? Let's go.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we got a ton of good ones, baby. You think anything else?
Nope.
All right, that's gonna do it for
I
us.
want to go play a video game now.
I know. That's seriously, I'm gonna put on our popcorn machine and have it.
Yeah. Dust
So,
off the Atari.
yep.
Going on.
Yep. So hey, look, that's our show for favorite childhood games. You guys check us out. Blue and yellow. Make sure that you guys are supporting Ukraine in any way possible. Those people really need our help over there. DMYspodcast.com is where y'all can find our videos, as well as we got some good merch and stuff, and even NFTs on there.
Yes.
So you guys are checking us out on the streaming services, including YouTube. If you watch us on YouTube, hello. If you're listening to us on any other streaming platform,
Hello.
hi again. We do with some cryptos. We just not mention them anymore. And our service dog, who's right below us, wondering what's all the hubbub is about, says hello. So signing off for DM Watts Podcast, I am Davey.
I am Misty.
And we are DM Watts. Get out there and play some kickball, dodgeball, and if you dare,
do it. Just not the face.
Just not the face.
Don't hit me in the face.
Yeah. Hey, we'll
All right.
catch you guys on Monday, okay? Y'all take it easy over there.